So starts like, you know, sometimes.
You gotta get it all over. You can't be in the picture you got something going.
Okay.
This is not about you, this is about the art.
I am the art. So he's talking about, he's like, yeah, sometimes, you know, he's like, I'm 75 or something, but I feel like I'm still like 20s. You know, it's like that sometimes it leads you to think like maybe the ego is like a substantial thing that isn't changed by time. You know? Like that metaphysical conception is right. You know? So yeah, started having some weird ideas, but yeah, it came out like these interviews and like stuff. Still trying to piece together how it related to mature philosophy that I wrote. You know,
does that mean
like,
still be going into a problem?
He seemed to like go to like revert to this like anti-Maoist.
Well, I'll tell you the secret. If you want to know the secret, okay. Let me ask you a dog question first, and then I'll tell you. How was your father? Is he still alive?
No, my father is not.
When did you find him? How old was he?
75,
Oh, he's my age?
No.
That's not right.
yeah, but he was a lot sicker than you.
Yeah, well, I'm not sick.
Yeah.
I'm crazy. That's not right. You think I'm sitting here being sick? You got that goddamn right. I'm just sitting here being drunk. It's a difference, you know. Anyway, my father didn't leave the planet until he was 92, right? I was in contact with my father once in a while, you know, maybe every 6 months or every 4 months.
Yeah, I don't actually.
I don't know if I see or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I was living here in New York, my ass was down in New York, you know, so I was sitting talking that often, you know.
Right.
Anyway, he told me a very interesting story about 4 or 5 years before he left the planet. I think I kind of know something, I don't know, you know, just some shit when we sit in the kitchen talking. And he said the older he gets, the more vivid his childhood is.
Interesting. Okay.
And that's why I was asking about your father. Because what happens to me, I'll be sitting here and no one's here, and all of a sudden, I see something childhood, vivid as all hell. And more vivid now than where I was in my experience as far as the future.
My father was probably unlike your father, unlike you. He wasn't a very verbal person. He was he had dyslexia, and he
Well, that's what David Adams said, I keep telling you that.
a lot of people, a lot of my friends do, and a lot of artists.
David reads books upside down.
Really? Oh,
You know, like this.
well, you see, my dad originally, he also had a lot of talent for like, you know, figurative art. He never really developed it though, because he never went to college. He went to the Navy, and then he got a license for like engineering. He became civil engineer, and that's how he came to build.
Yeah.
And but he was you know, I think he was dyslexic, a lot of artists are dyslexic.
Yeah, David, you're telling me.
Among others.
Among others.
Yeah.
Among others.
Among others. So my dad he was, you know, he sort of took like the whole mathematics thing, you know, the whole like silence of mathematics, he wasn't really language.
Yeah.
Sort of combined that. And he was super nice, he was really friendly and like warm, you know. But he wasn't like the most articulate person. So it was hard to like for him to like express like his memories and things like that. Like, you know, it's strange.
6 hours.
He almost some people came across like experience, but he really wasn't.
But anyway, so let me finish explaining to you the philosophy behind it.
Okay.
I was trying to explain that to X, Y, and Z, A, B, and C. A lot of those people I'm sitting there in between they themselves might not have been obvious. But they, you know, but he does read those kind of people.
It's
Yeah.
my
You know,
father.
who are musicians who do that.
Okay.
But yeah, you can rephrase it, but it just won't do that.
Well, no, it's not the clarity, it's just the tone, but then ultimately, you know, you don't want to come across as being too, too needy. You don't want to come across as being too needy.
No, well, I put it on the same way, what's his name? We talked about last night, Tom. I gotta talk about all the things that we've done. You know, how many artists have I done?
David J. Malay.
This is like a preliminary thing to get attention and contact. And I think once you got those contacts, then you can be more explicit about details, what exactly what you've done, and you know everything like that.
Yes.
I don't know if you necessarily have to propose all. I don't. Would it be in a position? You know, I'm not. Yeah, because I don't know if you. For example, say you wrote up a page doing like the need and everything, the background of what the current situation is.
Yeah.
Especially in terms of an email, these people are very busy, and regardless of how much they care about you and you're trying, they're just going to send off this basically a proposal to people, you know? Like this seems like a good introduction to get the contacts,
Yeah.
and then after you get the contacts, then you're more explicit in like you develop a proposal and you go more into details, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Talk about.
Yeah, actually.
Yes, and because you know all those people you're sending it to.
Yeah.
You only, and they're probably very aware of the history. You know, so it's the people that are going to refer you to that don't know the history. And that's when you need to like go into everything. And as far as the discrepancy between rich and poor, you can definitely throw that in there somewhere.
You know, that was what I was thinking. You know, and something to the effect that recently has been brought to my attention that, which is very seldom discussed in polite circles, that 400 families control, over half the wealth in the United States.
Yeah.
And who suffer the most, from my perspective, is, emerging poets and writers and artists.
Absolutely.
Therefore, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that. I mean, that doesn't exclude the poor, of course, I mean, the generalized poor,
Yes, absolutely.
and how the middle class in this country is being fucked over,
Yeah, if there is such a thing, right?
If there is such a thing now, I know.
Yeah.
But I figure I'll end with that kind of perception, stuff like
You want to end with that?
that. Yeah.
But not in terms of a PS.
No.
Because I really like the tone.
Well, I just want to put that in there, but I don't know how to fit it in. That's what I was asking you to look at.
Well, relative, the section again where you're talking about poets and artists and everything starts with the paragraph. What I'd like to do is rent this other spaces out to artists.
Yeah.
So it seems like somewhere in that paragraph it would fit the most.
Yeah, okay.
I really like, please read the article line by line carefully.
Yeah, you see,
Natalie
because
speech,
after you read that article, that's because what happened when Colin was writing the article, he called me up on the last day from the New York Times. He said, I just talked to my editor. I said, he said, my editor has a question for you, from the New York Times. He says, ultimately, Steve, what do you want to do with the building? Of course, my answer is, I want to fucking stay here.
Yeah.
He said, so he put that in the article.
Yeah.
Meaning, I told him I want to stay contained run tribes. You follow?
Yeah.
He lays out the lament, but then he ends up on a positive note. The positive note he ends up on is that, if possible, we would like to continue tribes here. We don't want to be, excommunicated or evicted or some bullshit like that.
Now the New Yorker article is interesting too. Or no, it wasn't New Yorker, like New York Magazine, right? On their blog at least.
Yeah.
What was interesting about that, it was slanted really in your favor.
In my favor, yeah.
Absolutely in your favor.
Yeah,
It
and
made-
I like that one. Because I like the way they summarized what Colin had said, and they took my side more adamantly.
Mm-hmm.
It was very positive.
Yeah. And that's,
Yeah.
if anything, instead of sending like a formal proposal out, I think you should send both those.
Okay, you know how to dig that up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, tell the big brother. And tell what's her name, I need to go to the post office. She doesn't mind. Yellow. Christina. Hi. Good, congratulations.
Hey, Steve,
Well, congratulations.
The New York Magazine article too, right? And send that with that email. Because it's like a program.
Well, congratulations. Yeah. Now, do you know someone who's been helping me financially? Yeah, Robert Storrs from the Museum of Modern Art, he's helping me. Jack Tilton from the Jack Tilton Gallery, he's helping me. David Hammonds, who's an artist, he's helping me. You know, various people. Bob Lowen from the Bowery Report, he's helping me. Yeah, I was wondering if you knew people on that level. Yeah. Well, she spent, Judah Melinda spent $4 million on that building downtown, you know that. And you know where she got the money.